Self-improvement is toxic. Starting off, I'm gonna take you guys back to 2018. So obviously at that time, pickup artistry was still basically self-improvement at the time. I'm going along with it, I'm picking up people, picking up women, just going along with the motion, just getting women, I guess, But the more I grew, I kind of put it to an extent of extremity. I made it sort of my personality that I am this person. Even though it's a good thing to embody that which you want to be, but the thing about self-improvement and basically the whole manosphere is that it tends to get really toxic, really. In regards to, first of all, how it changed my relationships with people. I remember when I started self-improvement, I always had this superiority complex and I just thought I was better than everybody. Oh, I meditate, you don't even do that. You go to sleep, you don't take time for yourself, you indulge in bad habits, I was very much a hypocrite, I believe. Well, obviously with regards to bad habits, but I started to believe that everybody has a different journey in life. Yes, self-improvement, I believe, is a necessary thing for everybody. Everybody does need to self-improve in one way or another. It might not be the way we do it online, but just everyday daily improvements for whatever thing you have focused in your life. But people find different ways to just accomplish whatever they want to do. You don't have to meditate, You could just stick with prayer. You could just find walking as your meditation. But it doesn't have to be the meditation that we force upon people. So I remember especially like back in 2018, right? I remember knowing that, I know the secrets to game. I know how to pick up women and stuff, right? And I always had this sort of mindset that I always felt like I was better than everybody, but at the end of the day, it was all just talk, With my self-improvement is toxic story, I want to take you on the side that I overconsumed and took no action, right? So yesterday's video, obviously, it was my birthday, and I posted the feeling left behind, I'm 26 and my life is shit, woo, right? Essentially in that video, I did tease what happened here because me being in self-improvement, I always thought that just because I watch all these self-improvement people, I'm learning everything, I'm reading all these books, I'm watching all these videos, I never took action. Yes, sure, there was a period where I went out and mingled with women and things like that and made new friends, but sometimes it was always situational. I never really took the time to do it alone because that's really what I wanted to learn, to get out of my comfort zone of doing things alone. So I never grew in that sense. I never changed my mindset fully. I was thinking one thing, I do self-improvement, but I still cling onto old habits, old mindsets, old ways, right? Another way where self-improvement was toxic to me personally was just the way I treated everybody. I always thought I was better than them. Where it was just, I know a lot, but I didn't do a lot, right? Obviously, if we flip the other side of the coin, we do know that self-improvement can get toxic where you just always end up in a state of you're not enough. You don't feel like you're great. Once you've reached a certain point, there's a new phase that you need to accomplish. If I can get 10 figures a month, that's great. Oh wait, no. If you can get 20 figures a month, then you'll be better. Oh wait, if you weigh 80 kgs and you have a lean body build, you're great. Now you have to look like Sam Sulek. So you can tell like there's consistently this new wave of new things that we compare ourselves to, and we always end up in the state of I'm not enough. I don't feel great. I don't feel better. I'm not like them. You know. Yes, at the end of the day, life just keeps on moving. You know, you can never find an end point where you feel like, okay, I'm comfortable. I've accomplished all my goals. Yes, you can get to a state where you have maxed out your skills and basically became better, but you still have other areas of life that you just can't accomplish fully. You know, life is just a forever race. I feel like the day where you feel like you've fully accomplished everything is the day you die. You know? So I remember always ending up in a state of comparison. Right? That was the first thing. The second thing is obviously how the dynamics is with like men and women. Obviously, if you know the Red Pill, and how there was just this idealization that women had to be a certain way, men had to be a certain way. You have to be stoic, don't show your emotions, don't just be this like rock, and don't be free, you know, be sort of business minded, focused, money. And people used to tell me that I'm so focused on money, I'm so obsessed with money. You're never available, you're always busy. I also formed toxic habits, you know, especially with regards to dating. Oh, don't text her too soon, bro. That's what the Red Pill guys told us to do. I think that happened around 2020 when I started adapting that mindset. Make sure you're always busy. She doesn't like guys who are available. I'm embarrassed to say, but obviously I had to go through that so I can unlearn that. Yes, don't be too available for people, but make sure you have a life, essentially. Don't be this needy person, right? It's taught me a lot though, I'm not gonna lie. It has taught me a lot, both mentally, spiritually, and obviously physically. But I feel like for new people, especially if you are young and impressionable, take it with a grain of salt. What you see on the internet should just be sort of theory. When you get into the real world, you become the person you want to be. Don't be like what you see on the internet. I did that. I try to be Steph is cold or How to Beast, right? I try to be them. Emulate that. But when you get into the workplace, now you can't act a certain way, you can't be this type of person. It gets toxic like that. You try to create this facade that you're this type of person, but in the workplace, if you act that way, you could get fired. So self-improvement can be toxic in the sense that you start to change. You can't be who you say you are in all circumstances, right? I remember there was a point where I used to even fight with my parents a lot because I try to be quote unquote alpha. Oh, I'm big. I can say whatever I want. I have a mouthpiece too. And I disrespected them. And obviously I ended up in different, I guess, circumstances that went in my favor, right? And yeah, because I try to act some type of way, tough, big, all that. Yes, don't be a pushover, but also just know that some things just won't work for certain people. For example, acting a certain way with, for example, in a traditional sense, with traditional families might not work that way. Maybe that shit only works in America. You have to find what works for you. You can't take everything you see on the internet and be like, yup, that's it, that's the theory right there. I'm gonna copy that right there. Yup. We go gym, bro. It's only gym, bro. Gym mindset only. You know, Sigma grindset. Work, start a business. It's fantastic, bro. Get habits, get skills. But make sure you also make time for people, bro, because I went to the point where I just disassociated myself from everybody. I became a hermit. just mastered around, oh, I'm on monk mode or some shit like that. Self-improvement can be toxic like that, especially if you're impressionable and you just take everything for facts. It will fuck you up. Don't listen to everything they say online. How to treat women. Yes, there is certain people who are like that, but not everybody should get that same type of treatment. Imagine judging people because of their body counts, or because they had sex early, or this or that, or judging people because they're still a virgin. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Who are you trying to impress, bro? Oh, I'm mogging, bro. I'm bigger than you, bro. I'm mewing. So that was the thing I found out myself. Like, if people don't work out, if people don't go to gym, yes, you can help people as much as you can, bro. But if they don't want to change, then there's nothing you can do about it, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is you can't force everybody to do what you do, because essentially you're doing self-improvement. You're doing it for yourself at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, self-improvement got toxic to the point where it masked everything as, I'm trying to get back at my ex. My ex broke my heart, I gotta improve myself. Yes, improve yourself. Find a healthy outlet to whatever you want to do. But what happens when you've healed from that? Now you get into this state of, I need to hurt myself to consistently get into this work state. I used to do that. Get into relationships, break up with a girl, make a rap song about it. It was pointless. So whatever you see online, take it with a grain of salt. Make sure you find an easy balance to everything. Right? Work hard, improve yourself, get better. But make sure that you also have time for the simple things. For family, for friends. Don't enclose yourself so much. If you have goals to reach, get them. Go get them. But also make time to relax. Make time for good things. Self-improvement was so toxic, they even said no video games. But you probably liked video games so much. Too much is bad. But in moderation? Come on, bro. You don't have to live a strict life, because I feel like once you have a specific way of living, you're going to miss out a lot on the simple things. So make sure you have time to live too. Grind. Make sure you get to a point where you can just live comfortably. Alright, my shit kinda cut out, but just to wrap it up, I hope that made sense. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Self-improvement can be toxic, but it also can be a good thing. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more. Peace.